There's a saying in journalism that I heard a long time ago. It goes, in order to truly document, one must also participate. And that's exactly what this story is all about.
Hey Dylan, I hear you're running a 100-mile race. What are you, nuts? Why do you hate yourself so much?
I want to say that I can't believe you're going to race 100 miles on foot, but that's not true. I can believe it 100% because that's the type of guy you are.
Dylan, my man, are you ready for this? I think you are. You've been training, you're ready. All you have to do is go run 100 miles. No big deal, man. Just one foot in front of the other. Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, so you're ready. Like I said, people panic. You're not going to panic. You're going to stay calm. If a problem arises, you're just going to think it through. Think through the solution, implement the solution. If it's not working, stay calm, rethink it, try something else. Just like I said, most people DNF when they panic. Don't panic, stay calm.
You may not feel like it while you're out there, but the 100-mile distance really teaches us some wonderful things. My advice to you is to really tune into your body when the going gets tough. Our bodies and minds are capable of such amazing things, and that's worth celebrating.
Dylan, I think the important thing to remember is once you decide to run 100 miles, you're not in charge anymore. The people in charge are your former self and your future self. So during the race, when it gets really hard and you don't want to keep going, or you don't want to eat, or basically life's awful, just remember, your former self decided to do this. Your future self wants you to finish. So let those two be the guides.
Don't get caught up in, what it's supposed to be. You can reflect on what it all means when you finish.
2, 1, go!
You know why you signed up. You know why you're out there.
Seriously though, you're gonna do amazing, my friend. Good luck.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm psyched for you. And have fun out there, my friend.
I want to be able to just take a deep breath and start slow with a smile on my face and just get ready to enjoy like a big day in the mountains. I'm already like completely blown away by the beauty of this course. It's already blew my expectations out of the water. So I'm excited. It's like, yeah, I haven't been out here before, so I'm not exactly sure what we're going up and what we're not, what we're going down. So just kind of an adventure, open for whatever.
So I just left Dylan at we're at the Seven Bridges area where he tees off. I'll catch up with him later, but he's looking so good. He's moving a bit faster than we expected, but honestly, it's just been not too steep uphill. And so I think he's going right on his pace. He's running his own race. Yeah, looking good.
So I guess I should start with the why behind running 100 miles. Over the past year and a half, I've been working solely in endurance sports and following around mostly ultra runners, some cyclists. Through all that, I've found myself, in a front row seat, watching these athletes doing these like incredible feats, like these like super inspirational things. And I guess just over time, being so close to that, it's kind of chipped away at me to the point where I feel like I have no option but to kind of do it myself, you know?
Hey Dylan, I wanted to wish you luck at the Ring the Springs 100 miler. Hopefully running a 100-mile race is easier than filming a 100-mile race. Good luck.
Ever since seeing crew around mile 10, it's just got way steep. We are climbing a mountain now. When the race started, I remember looking up into the mountains that we were headed towards and just feeling so excited to get up there. And then we have, I think I heard 18 and a half miles of descent on an exposed dirt road. In many ways, this race is truly unique. The first half of the route is nothing short of a true mountain ultra, whereas the second half is largely focused on city parks and trails. With this in mind, I remember soaking up the mountain views and actually getting excited for a tour around Colorado Springs later that evening. I chose Ring the Springs to be my first 100-miler for a handful of reasons. But the biggest one is because Colorado Springs, where the race is based out of, was where I called home during some of the formative years of my life. I moved there in my early 20s from Phoenix, Arizona, with no plan and not much money. All I knew was that I wanted something different, and anywhere near the Colorado Rockies seemed majorly different than the hot desert that I was used to. It was here where I really learned how to use a camera, and would eventually turn that interest into a college degree. I think back to the ups and downs that I experienced here many years ago, trying to make new friends, working on jobs just to get by, and really changing the direction of my entire life. And the fact that it's the inaugural year got me even more excited. I knew it would be a chance to be a part of something good that's coming to the city that gave me so much. I'm looking forward to it though, and I'm feeling good. It was crazy finishing my my last scheduled run yesterday over in Red Rocks. Yeah, it felt pretty cool actually. I was like, whoa, it was the last run, but yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll be working all day following along on the Aravaipa Live, so I'm excited for you.
All right, sweet. I'll make you proud. There you go. All right, see you, Scott.
Take care, man.
Bye. I love that guy. He just always gives me so much confidence every time I talk to him. It's never changed. It's pretty cool. Like from 5 months ago till just now, the day before, he's always told me the same exact thing. Never switched up. So I'm gonna take it slow tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna try and stay cool. And I'm gonna smile. That's the name of the game.
Well done, man. Keep it up. May I get your bib? Get on back. 116.
You just want water?
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down at all?
I don't think so.
Cool.
Nice. Want to get you some food?
Well, how about we give you the peanut butter and jelly and the peanut butter?
That's great. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna eat that later.
To go or no? Water over here. Something different?
No.
Off you go, dude. Big deal.
Love you, babe.
All right. Good job, Dylan.
Good job,
Dylan.
Killing it.
Good luck. See ya. A little bit.
Pack is full on this one.
What mile are you at?
Not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure that aid station was about 50K in. So I feel really good about that. If you break it down, that's a third of the race, so just about. So I feel good about that, definitely. And this road, I think it actually took like time for my legs to recover from the big climb and then the chunky descent for the first 3 miles of the descent. But once, so I just think it took a little bit of time for my legs to recover, and then I was able to sustain a run for like 6 miles or something. So I feel really good about that too. And I'm gonna keep, gonna try and take it into town now. Keep the momentum.
Emily, how do you think you look?
Really good.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how muddy he was. But that was good. I'm happy that he's
7
been jumping in the
bridges, I
creeks.
guess, right? Yeah.
That's good.
What do you think's going through his head?
I don't think he's like struggled yet, really. So I think he's still just enjoying it out here. That's kind of what I think. So he has a good mindset still.
What's going through your head?
I'm still stressed. But I'm very excited to pace. I keep telling them, because I know, it's so easy to, as you're running, you're like, oh, when I get to the 8, I'm going to ask for this. I'm going to ask for this. And there hasn't been service, so he couldn't text us if he needed anything. And then it's so easy to leave and be like, damn it, I needed to do the XYZ. But he seemed good. Hope his toes are okay. Yeah.
I think he was. I think he looked fresh. He looked like he had a good attitude. Yeah. Nice downhill stint now.
I think he looks great. I think he's doing great. He's got great friends here supporting him, and I think that's a big deal for his mental state too, to have all of us here.
My piece of advice to you is allow yourself to enjoy it. I think the thing with these ultras is you will enjoy it if you allow yourself to. So, yeah, man, be thinking about you and super, super inspired. So be safe out there.
We're gonna double camera here.
Oh, nice.
Double team.
Exactly. Like I can add humor to it.
Go for it. Go for it.
Great news, guys. The lightning means that they're going to hold Dylan when he gets here to the aid station, so we get to hang out with him.
Definitely.
I love that you find that funny.
And
that's great. I'm serious. This is a positive for us. This is ideal.
Where do I go? What do I do? I'm really hungry.
To the red tent. To the red tent.
After spending the entire day running up in the mountains, the course brings you back into town where it all started. As I walked over to where my crew was set up, I remember thinking that the fun and games were over, and the real reason I was here was coming up next. What I think helped me prepare for this moment was an idea that I deeply thought about in the weeks leading up to this race. The idea was simple. Was I interested in completing 100 miles? Or was I committed to completing 100 miles? Because if I was merely interested in completing this goal, then I would surely give up at the first sign of struggle. I'd have no fight. But if I was committed, I'd find a way to get it done. I'd deal with the hard times instead of letting them deter me. And although I felt like I was committed to this goal, there really is only one way to find out. And that's to get myself to a place where I haven't been before. The place that holds the unknowns. And see if I quit or keep moving forward. with me. What more could I want out here?
Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
You don't want to run, just walk. And when you don't want to walk, just crawl. Just keep moving forward, bud. And have fun. You get to be outside for 24-ish hours. That is a dream come true. You get to be under the stars. You get to see the sunrise and the sunset and hear all the cool animals and maybe some coyotes. It's going to be so fun when it's not hurting. It's going to hurt a bit, but that's okay. That's the whole point. You're supposed to hurt and get past that. And by the time you hit the finish line, boom, you're going to feel so good about yourself.
I know he was just talking out loud. I don't think he was being serious, but he was just making comments about, why am I doing this?
This is what they talk about in the movies.
My feet, my whole body hurts so bad, and I could just stop right now and everything would feel better. He's like, why do I need to finish this whole thing? So I think it was like doubts, but not serious about stopping. But overall, he was really good. I like felt him out because I can be pretty hyper, and Dylan's usually very chill. So I read him out. No, we didn't talk a tremendous amount. He talked more. I was trying not to be too chatty, and he said that was good. But he was controlling the run, jog, because he would turn down every time I wanted to jog.
I'm picking up Joe, one of my best friends, pacing me all the way to the finish.
Not rushing you to get out there.
See you guys, thank you.
When your legs are on fire, your toenails are about to fall off, and you feel like you can't possibly get another gel down, pause for a moment and really acknowledge what your body is feeling and appreciate how far it has already taken you. You'll see it will always be ready for one more step towards the finish line.
Yeah, I was hoping to be a little further along by the time the sun came up, but definitely underestimated the course. Getting through the night felt like a huge accomplishment. Although the course had gotten easier, I was moving quite a bit slower. But there's just something about the sunlight. It changes everything. It's something that's hard to explain, but your mind really feels as if it's waking up again in the morning, and suddenly you can feel alert and engaged again.
Good. Yeah, it's been fun. It was, I think huge to get through the night. So, yeah, happy that Dylan got through the night and excited for the last little bit.
It's interesting to start chasing this goal, and the closer I get to it, the more I am almost afraid of it and like respect it, because now that I know what it takes to get close to it, I'm almost more nervous for it. I'm not focused on the finish line, really. I'm more focused on the moment where everything changes mentally for me. I'm focused on getting there, and then to me, that's kind of where the race begins, right? That's the place where I don't want to be, but I want to be all at the same time. Honestly, if say the race went perfectly smooth the whole time, I would feel a little bit let down to some extent, because like I said, I've just seen it time and time again through, working in the sport, where people constantly are overcoming these feelings, and you know, I have so much respect for that, and I want to see what that's all about. We knew we were gonna get me there after leaving that last cruise station, so, and I agree. I think we're gonna get it done.
People were bracing for the end. Hell is where we're all reaching. This clash is all of our ideals, asking answers to those who have no will.
If this experience has taught me anything, it's that we're all in this together. Similar to life as a whole, some people think that running 100 miles is short, and some people think that it's impossibly long. But everyone will surely experience ups and downs along the way. There's one thing for certain: if you make yourself vulnerable and step up to the starting line, there will be people out there who will help you accomplish your dreams. You don't have to do it yourself. And although I experienced more physical pain and suffering during this race than ever before, I reminisce about my time out there with so much joy. The meaningful conversations I had with other runners along the way, to the volunteers who gave up their free time to help us with anything we could possibly need, to my crew who believed in me even when I stopped believing in myself. In the end, I found the 100-mile distance to be all about the people. It's a community that encourages you to be yourself, allows you to be at your worst, and will push you to be at your very best.
Hey Dylan, congrats on finishing the 100. That wasn't so bad, was it? Look out or else you'll end up spontaneously signing up for a 12-hour nighttime race like I'm currently in. Great job, buddy. Hopefully this clip's usable.